first general session of 2017, January 3rd, of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners. We would also like to welcome our new County Commissioner, Kevin Boyce. I can positively speak for my opponent.
Wow.
My friend and colleague, Marilyn Brown, when I say that we are extremely excited to have Kevin with us. It's the beginning of a fantastic new year, and we are really looking forward to all the great things that we can get done. We will begin with a Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Brown.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. We will begin this morning's agenda with the coroner. Good morning, Dr. Ortiz.
Resolution number 1-17, resolution authorizing appropriation adjustments and the acceptance of donations by the coroner's office for the 2017 Franklin County Opiates Crisis Summit.
Thank you, and good morning, and congratulations, Commissioner Boyce. So the resolution is the resolution authorizing appropriation adjustments and the acceptance of donations by the coroner's office for the 2017 Franklin County Opiate Crisis Summit, which is to be held March 22nd, 2017 at the Fawcett Center here in Columbus, Ohio.
I know we had been working on a way for you to be able to accept donations. I'm glad you were able to work that out. And I will move for approval of Resolution 117.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 1-17 has been adopted.
Excellent, Doctor.
Thank you. Any
Happy New Year.
questions, or Happy New Year to you?
No, we sat and talked. I'm excited about it. We're
Okay.
happy to be involved.
We have
so.
some great speakers online coming from Baltimore and OSU. And
Well, it's a big issue that we need to figure out how to tackle. So, thank you for all your leadership on this.
Thank you.
Take care. All right. Human Resources.
Resolution number 2-17, resolution approving personnel actions.
Good morning, Rob Young representing Human Resources. Have the following personnel actions this week. Department of Animal Care and Control, 2 new hires. Board of Commissioners, 1 new hire. Child Support Enforcement Agency, 1 new hire, 1 voluntary demotion, and 1 retirement. Department of Economic Development and Planning, 1 resignation. Office on Aging, 1 resignation. Public Facilities Management, 1 retirement and 2 probationary removals. Job and Family Services, 1 new hire, 2 promotions, 27 transfers within the agency, and 3 resignations. And then we have 448 non-bargaining rate increases across the BOC agencies. Pending any questions, I request approval of the resolution.
I will move for approval of Resolution 217.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 2-17 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thanks, Rob. Purchasing.
Resolution number 3-17, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $117,259,199.55.
The book
Hello.
is open on
Ooh.
2017.
That's from 0 to 60 real fast. $117 million.
Good morning, Commissioners. Carl Cuthbert representing the Purchasing Department. Before I present my resolution, I'd like to explain the reasoning for the large dollar value of the purchase orders that are being requested for approval today. At the end of each year, the auditor cancels all open purchase orders from the previous year. In order for agencies to pay outstanding bills from last year and to pay for this fiscal year's bills, new purchase orders to encumber funds have to be approved. Consequently, January and February's general sessions resolutions will be for a greater number of purchase orders and a greater dollar amount. Each agency is encumbering funds to pay for the supply and services that have been approved in their budgets. This doesn't mean that they'll be spending these funds immediately. They're just encumbering the funds so that they'll be available to pay invoices as they come to the agencies. As an example, I have encumbered $1.5 million for postage for the mailroom. However, I will not spend all those encumbered funds until around October. With that said, the resolution before you request your approval of 1,099 purchase orders. These purchase orders have been pre-certified as to availability funds by the county auditor. Pending any questions, I recommend their approval.
I'll move for approval of Resolution 317.
I'll second it. Carl, what's I mean, we generally do what? 50, 100 purchase orders at one time, maybe a little more than that?
That's
And
correct.
today we're doing 1,100, so.
That's correct.
yeah,
And
it's
next
just-
week's will be about 534 purchase orders
Right.
for about $30 million.
Yeah, business will start slow, so today's agenda overall is light, and then we'll
Yes, sir.
all get amped up, so.
And probably about, like I said, about mid-February, there'll be the last of the
Yeah.
big crux, and then we'll go back to 100 or so as a normal resolution.
This happens
Right.
every year, okay. Thank you.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Boyce,
Abstain.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 3-17 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thanks, Carl. To the Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 4-17, resolution authorizing the 2017 commitment to the financing plan for the Public Safety Center Fund.
Good morning, Commissioners. Zach Telerik with the Office of Management and Budget. This resolution will authorize a purchase order in the amount of $46 million. This is in line with the financing plan for the new jail and forensic science center that was approved by Resolution 448-14. This is part of the total of $200 million from the temporary sales tax that we'll use to finance those facilities. Based on kind of debt service savings, this will avoid approximately $100 million in debt service costs by using the cash financing from the temporary sales tax rather than the issuance of debt. Pending any questions, would ask for your approval of this resolution.
Move approval of Resolution 417.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 4-17 has been adopted. Resolution number 5-17, resolution authorizing a consulting services contract with Franklin Hirsch to support the County Hospital Commission of Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $16,000.
Commissioners, this resolution is the annual contract with Frank Hirsch to serve as administrative counsel as the Hospital Commission. The contract amount of $16,000 is the same as last year. Pending any questions, would ask for your approval of this resolution.
Zach, do you know how long Frank has been doing this work? It's been at least since I've been here.
Yeah, I believe it might be close to 20 years. If I can get the
Yeah.
exact date, I believe it's the 90s, so is when he started.
And he's still wanting to do this work. He does such a good job.
Yeah, at the last hospital commission meeting we had in November, he did express the interest to continue.
Great.
Good.
He really does a great job for us. I'll move approval of Resolution 517.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 5-17 has been adopted. Resolution number 6-17, resolution authorizing non-general fund appropriation adjustments for various bond finance projects.
Commissioners, following the bond closing that happened at the end of 2016, there wasn't enough time to incorporate this into the approved budget that was approved at the end of the year. So this resolution will approve appropriations for the sanitary engineer, for the money back in Brown Road from the note that was issued for that project, as well as the parking facilities bond fund for that project for the rehabilitation of the garages, as well as installation of additional charging stations for electric vehicles. Pending any questions, would ask for your approval of this resolution.
That's all great stuff, but the Brown Road, Bunny Back East stuff's always, anytime we're moving that forward, it's good music to our ears.
Yeah.
So, good.
And to the community.
That's a curious question. Did our bond rating change on the bonds at all, or how did our rating come out?
We received a AAA rating from both Moody's and Standard & Poor's.
It remained the same?
Remain the same, yes.
I will move approval of 617.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 6-17 has been adopted.
Antoine, do we have any journalizations today?
No journalization.
No journalizations. Well, short and sweet, that concludes the business for the first meeting of the 2017. Look forward to seeing everybody next week. Thanks.